The day that you stop learning is the day you die. If you're building a business or you're going into this kind of industry, kung ikaw mismo yung walang tiwala sa sarili mo, nobody will. First and foremost, you have to have faith and trust in your ability and in yourself that you can do it kasi it will radiate. Pagka confident ka sa sarili mo, magra-radiate yan sa ibang tao. They will trust hiring you because you trust yourself. Kasi kung medyo alanganin ka, magiging alanganin din yung ibang tao. So sa akin, you just have to go out there, do it, be confident. If you need to learn, learn. Kumbaga, you have to know your strengths and your weaknesses as well. Hindi lang yung confident ka kahit alam mong hindi mo kaya. Diba? You have to be able to recognize what you can and cannot do and ask for help.
Get ready to be inspired, create the life you desire, and transform your dream into reality. This is Empowering Monday Podcast with Mark Tabalon.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Empowering Monday, your weekly dose of motivation and inspiration powered by ZRM Studios, a professional photo and video company. I'm your host, Mark Tabalon. Guys, do me a favor, guys. Try to help one person today to make a difference. And if you get value out of this podcast, for sure you will, because we have an amazing guest today. Please share the show or the podcast. And if you have any questions, just comment down below and we can try to answer that one to the next episodes. Again, this is Empowering Monday, and let's introduce our guest today, which is Tina of Ezcape.
Yes.
How are you, sis?
Hi, everyone. How are you, Mark?
I'm good. Well, how are things?
Good. Busy. Pretty busy.
That's good. Busy is good, right?
Yes, it is good.
Awesome. Well, saan si Sis Cathy?
Wala, natutulog pa.
Natutulog
Joke
pa.
lang. Meron kaming mga meeting and so we're trying to attend the meetings on separate timeline kasi
Okay.
para magkasya lang siya sa isang day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
busy, eh?
Yeah, we are.
Well, let's talk about your businesses and how did you started your business?
So it started way back 2018, officially Escape, right?
Okay.
Because I've been doing Zumba with Tina
Nice.
2015.
Nice.
And then I collaborated and partnered with Cathy since 2018. So that's how it started. And then it's just started with both of our love and passion with dancing and serving the community. And yeah, dun lang siya lahat nag-start.
Nice.
And then nagsanga-sanga na lang siya.
Yeah. How many, if you don't mind me asking, sis, ilang mga businesses ang mayroon kayo?
No, we only have Escape, but we have lots of services.
Okay.
Right? So meron kaming student assistance,
Okay.
employment assistance, we have marketing and advertising, and then we added web development.
Okay.
And then we have upcoming na yung real estate.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Kasi
very
nag-aaral
exciting.
kami ngayon.
Oh, yeah?
Oo. Nag-aaral pa rin hanggang ngayon.
Well, like I
Yeah.
always say naman, we're a student for life.
Yes,
It's
yes.
like even though you get older, you're still
Yes.
gonna
Yes.
still want to learn few and new things. Diba?
Yeah, sabi nga nila is the day that you stop learning is the day you die.
Exactly. Yeah, and
Yeah.
so don't do it, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to keep learning.
Yeah, keep
Yeah.
learning, keep
Yeah.
learning. Well, that's good. Tell me about your partnership with Cathy and how did you guys? Paano kayo nagkakilala ni Sis Cathy in the beginning?
Yung husbands kasi namin, magkatrabaho na sila sa Pilipinas.
Okay.
But we don't know each other, si Cathy and I. So nagkita lang kami, nagkakilala kami dito na sa Calgary when we moved from Toronto to Calgary.
Okay.
So that was 2012 if I'm not mistaken.
2012.
Yes, and then parties, syempre yung mga husbands namin magkakakilala. And then we attended some Zumba events or Zumba classes, nakita kami doon. And then she said, okay, sige, ikaw na lang mag-instructor. Ako magmamarket, ganyan.
Yeah.
And then that started it off.
Wow.
Yeah. Usually, pinagtataguan niya pa ako dati. Kasi, nung 2013, mahilig ako mag-workout. As in,
Okay.
run,
Yeah.
bike, lahat-lahat.
Yeah.
Nagbi-beach body ako noon program.
Wow.
And then, dinamay ko siya. So, pinagtataguan niya ako kasi alam niya, pag nakita kami mag-workout kami. Until now, ayaw mag-workout.
Ayaw mag-workout.
Yeah. I still, one time, nadala siya sa akin sumama mag-hike.
Yeah.
Kasi when we were hiking, I told her, this is just 2 to 3 kilometers, blah, blah,
Oh.
blah. And it turned out to be 15 kilometers. So now she does not believe me anymore.
Hindi na siya naniniwala
Hindi
sa'yo.
na siya naniniwala pag sinabi kong, 30-minute cardio lang to or ganito lang to. No.
Well, yung relationship nyo ni Sis Cathy is like, when I'm looking at you guys work together, it's just, I don't know, I'm just blown away kasi talagang close na close ka talaga with Sis Cathy. And then you guys have been friends since 2012.
Yes.
And you've obviously marami kayong natutunan together and stuff like that.
Yes. We're both growing up together. And kumbaga pa, yung mga rough edges, mawawala yan as time goes by. Kasi you both learn from each other. Nobody's perfect. Even a husband and wife or friends, you have to compromise. So I think it's the key sa any relationship is compromise and respect and trust with one another. Kasi kapag nawala yung trust and respect, wala na eh.
Exactly.
Right? So,
that's what I always say na, alam mo yun, mas magandang mas honest na lang yung tao.
Yes.
Better than you're lying to me and hindi natin masosolve yung problema that way. Kasi, you're not being truthful, diba? Hindi ka being honest.
So you can solve a problem if you don't know the problem.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
There you go. So like the first thing when we have a problem is to admit that there's a problem.
Yes, exactly.
Otherwise, wala tayong matututunan, diba?
I know, right? Parang nasa in denial world ka.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sa inyong dalawa na Sis Cathy, are you guys, sinong mas positive sa inyo when it comes to the business?
Ako. Ako yung risk taker, ako yung mas positive, ako yung mas kaya yan, ganyan-ganyan. Siya yung mas mahina yung loob niya sa mga risk, tsaka sa confrontation, debate.
Wow.
Yeah. So, pagka smooth sailing, si Cathy yan. Pagka meron ng conflict with the client and everything, ako na.
Ikaw na.
Ako na yung principal.
Because like knowing Sis Cathy is like, she's a talker talaga. So talagang,
She
alam mo
is.
yun, napaka komportable niya pag kinakausap ka niya. Hindi siya parang, alam mo yung snabero and stuff like that. So, but I've noticed this, you guys are like different. Ikaw naman, nasa tahimik na side.
Yes, we're
Siya yung
totally
ano,
different. So, and in the same at the same time. Parang, kumbaga, si Cathy yung mas approachable ng tao.
Yes.
Siya yung mas chinichika, ganyan. To the point that people overshares with her. So, ako naman yung tao na parang, you come to me and talk to me what you need to talk about.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
Parang ganun yung first impression sa akin.
Yeah.
Really. Pero when they get to know me, sabi nga ni Cathy, pag nakilala nyo kaming dalawa, mas mabait yan si Tina kaysa sa akin.
Wow.
Kasi ako yung mas masensyoso, ako yung tactful na kapag ka nagalit ako na I'm not gonna be shouting at you or anything like that. But I'm gonna talk to you. I'll sit you down and talk to you. So, ganun yung personality ko. Si Cathy kasi is mas showy siya sa emotions
That's
niya.
right, yeah.
So, yun yung
I
difference
see.
na.
Kasi nung una kitang nakilala, sis, I noticed talaga na, you're in a quiet side and parang you're the person who you don't want to mess with. Kasi, alam mo yun, parang, kami yung mag-asawa ni Rose nung na-meet ka namin for the first. I think it was back in 2019 na-meet ka namin at that time. I know right away kung sino yung, alam mo yun, parang, hindi na masangat sa partnership but who is like controlling the business.
Mas stricto.
Yeah, mas stricto yun. That's what I wanted to say.
That's the term. Yeah.
Which is good kasi hindi sa business naman kasi kailangan mo talaga balance eh. Hindi kayo parehas na pwedeng talkative.
Yeah.
Mo. Kahit din kami mag-asawa ni Rose she's the most, yung talagang nag-ano si Rose, salita siya ng salita. Ako naman, other side is like, tahimik lang talaga ako.
Ang maganda lang nun, that you complement each other.
Exactly. Right? Yeah, exactly. That's, I think, that's a common trait din naman sa mga, mag-asawa.
Yeah, of course. Kasi life will be boring if everything's the same.
Exactly. Right? At least man lang isa sa
May
inyo.
challenge.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about your businesses and what is the ano yung mga pinuprovide yung mga services sa mga tao?
Yeah, so like I've said before, it's more on, we started with events and productions. Kasi si Cathy kasi, originally siya ang nag-organize sa mga wedding, debut, ganyan. Ako, more on Zumba event, dance, fitness, concert, mga ganyan. Tapos pinagsama naming dalawa. So, and then, nag-boom yung marketing and advertising namin during the COVID.
Oh,
Oo.
wow.
So,
So,
kasi,
ikit lang kita. Halos lahat ng mga businesses nagsimula sa COVID.
exactly. Kasi you
Wow.
have to think out of the box,
Yeah.
right? So kasi were events and productions face to face, tas nawala lahat. So you have to think
Oh,
of the
yeah, that's
way
right.
how to continue the business despite of the
Yeah.
challenges and what's happening around you, right?
Yeah.
So kailangan kasi medyo flexible tayo.
That's
And
right.
being a Filipino entrepreneurs, I think dyan tayo magaling eh.
Oh yeah,
We adjust
madiskarte
wherever
tayo.
we go.
Yeah, yun yung
Yeah.
gusto ko sa mga Pilipino eh. Kasi like madiskarte talaga tayo. We come up with solution. Pag alam mo yun, pag natatambahan ka na ng problema.
Yes, exactly. Tsaka
Yeah.
the main thing for us as a business is to have different stream of income. So it's not just, for example, events and productions lang kami, yun na yun.
Yeah.
So we have to keep thinking of a way of other services that will complement one another. So let's say,
Wow.
ang events and productions that will complement our student assistance, our employment in assistance, yung mga ganyan. Even the real estate in the
Yeah.
future. So sanga-sanga lang siya.
I
Parang
see.
ganon. Oo.
But again, you started with just one business, di ba?
We
sis?
started with just
Yeah.
one business and service, which is the events and productions. And then
Yeah.
nadagdagan lang siya ng nadagdagan.
Yeah.
As we develop as business owners.
Nice, that's
Yeah.
very nice. Yeah, talk about the services sis. Kung paano anong mga services na pinoprovide niyo
In-offer
with.
namin. So yun na, as I've said before, events and productions, we do student assistance.
Yeah.
Meaning, nagpapa-enroll kami ng mga estudyante sa mga schools. And then, employment agency or employment services. We're not really an agency, but more of a marketing arm of an
Yeah.
agency. So, people come to us and then we refer them to a licensed agency, ganyan. And then we also have marketing and advertising. We handle some social media personality.
Okay.
Ayan, yung mga personal na social media accounts.
Yeah.
So we handle those.
I
And
see.
then a business as well. So like for example, si Ann Reyes,
Yeah.
yan, hinandle namin yan. And then etong web development, so we have vendors from the Philippines who does our web pages.
Oh, wow.
And then we also have upcoming na yun nga, yung real estate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you find this connection, sis?
Connections of all the services. Yeah, kasi sometimes it's based on the need of your client or your customers, right? So for example, meron kaming estudyante or bagong dating na work permit holder. So soon they're gonna buy a house, right? So soon they will need car.
Yeah.
So we were trying to make our business a one-stop shop.
That's nice.
Then,
That's very nice.
Oo.
Yeah.
So parang lahat ng kailangan mo, you just ask us about it and we
Yeah.
can recommend someone. And that also helps other vendors and other fellow businesses as well. Kasi we're not doing it ourselves. Like we don't sell the cars ourselves. We
Yeah.
don't do the immigration ourselves
That's
or
right.
offer a job for you ourselves. We recommend you to someone who can
Yeah.
help you.
So
So in a
parang
way,
bridge lang kayo.
oo, marami
Yeah.
rin tayong natutulungan like that.
I see. I remember, guys, you guys are getting some artists from the Philippines.
Yes.
Is it okay if you talk about that one,
Yes,
sis?
for
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
Yeah, so like yung mga recently lang, 'di ba, na napunta rito.
Yeah.
We had the OPM,
The OPM.
especially OPM.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like I think it's like
It's
the
huge.
biggest. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the biggest
Yeah.
one in Canada. It was amazing. How did you get the connection to get these people come over here in Canada, sis?
Usually it started with one artist, right? So before, back in 2018, when we did Regine Tolentino,
Okay.
she was the very first artist that we did from the Philippines. I don't know anybody. Wala akong connection sa Pilipinas sa artista. Hindi ako ma-artistang tao. Hindi ako ma-attend ng mga show. As in nothing. Nothing. But, the power of social media, you
Yeah,
just
that's
search
right.
the manager, who the manager is. So, and then we started the connection with Regine. And then the next one is gonna be, I'm gonna ask Regine, oh, do you know this person? Blah, 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 blah. So you
Yeah.
just started with one.
Okay.
And then, nagsanga-sanga na. Nung may mga pumupunta dito because we're very connected with the community. A lot of the producers talk
Yeah.
to us to help them promote their events. So when we are promoting their events, we had the opportunity to talk to the artists as well, to be connected with them. Minsan magiging friends na kayo sa Facebook.
Yes.
And even though we did not produce them ourselves. Pero yun yung connections eh. pagka umattend ka ng mga events
Yeah.
and you help the producers and stuff like that, you make the connections and then yun na yun. So pagka gusto mong mag-produce, kukontakin mo lang sila or someone or isang artista na close mo and then siya na yung magko-connect sa'yo sa mga ibang managers.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
and
amazing.
it's also siguro the way that I work with the first artist, Regine. So I think we clicked together. So nagustuhan niya yung work ethics namin.
Okay.
Nagustuhan ko rin yung work ethics niya. So it's really a word of mouth and referral na itong
Yeah.
producer na to, itong ano na to, okay silang mag-handle.
Wow.
Kasi it's the same way if palpak kang mag-handle.
Oh, yeah.
It's faster.
Oh, yeah.
The news will be faster.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
So ganun lang yun. Siguro, I think, for the most part, if not 100%, because nobody will handle anybody 100% excellent,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So, siguro for the most part, we've been handling these artists in the most professional way that we can.
Oh, that's very nice.
So that yun yung parang word of mouth nila na
Yeah.
pag may nagtanong sa kanila or nag-ask kung okay ba kami, these artists, I can proudly say that they will say yes.
Okay.
So-
Because like word of mouth is very powerful talaga sis. If you produce a good service to the
Yes.
client,
Yes.
you don't even need to market yourself.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because well, Brent was here the other day and he said like one client equals to 11.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's amazing to think na nowadays kasi sis like it's a social media. Umaasa tayo lahat sa social media. But the most powerful advertising is that if you give a full amazing service to the
Yes,
person.
exactly.
Right? Kasi hindi matatapos magsalita yan eh.
Yeah, automatic na yun eh.
Yeah.
You don't need to ask them to say good stuff about you.
Oh,
But
yeah.
they will just say it.
They will just say it, yeah.
yeah.
So yun yung mga hindi nakikita ng tao minsan eh.
Yes, yes.
Comes to think of it, sis, it's very, very, ano mo yun, stressful talaga yung mga ganyang event.
It is.
I know for sure. Because like, nung nag-shoot nga lang ako, alam kung gaano ka-stress yung mga tao dun
Yeah.
at that time, especially in Calgary, because like, it's a big event. Napakalaki
is.
siya eh.
Oo.
So how do you guys, you and Kathy, how do you guys handle, those kind of stress?
Yeah. For production is mostly me. Right? Kasi si Cathy, like I said, hindi siya sa stress na
Oh,
situation. So I
Kaya niyang
handle
handlein.
everything. I usually just delegate tasks to her. So okay, ikaw ang mag-ano ng mga sponsors, ikaw
Yeah.
ang sasalubong sa mga ganito. But I organize everything. I
Nice.
think the key is to delegate tasks and to have key people that you can trust to do
That's
the
right.
job.
That's right.
Right? Because I can't do the job 100%, right? I can only oversee and assign someone na tingin ko is up to the task, is up to the job. So yung ability mo na kilalanin yung kakayanan ng isang tao is
Yeah.
very important.
Wow.
Kasi kapag sinabi mo na ikaw gagawa niyan, I trust that you can do it, yung pala hindi.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not gonna be just their fault, but it's also yours as the
Yes.
organizer.
That's right.
Because you didn't do your due diligence,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So, yeah. So overall, okay naman, as long as you have key people to help you,
Nice.
that you trust to do
Yeah.
the job, and everything will be done perfectly. Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, kasi napaka-stressful talaga when it comes to event. I shoot a lot of weddings. I know how stressful it is, di ba?
It is.
Talagang, kasi you guys have done a few weddings in the past, din
Yes,
di ba? Kaya ni
yes.
Sis Cathy. Tell me about your experience when it comes to weddings din naman.
I think mas stressful ang weddings kasi sa production. Well, personally
Yeah.
sa akin kasi the production, I control everything.
Okay.
That's the difference. Yung wedding kasi, more on yung bride, yung groom, and then yung parents.
Yeah.
They have a
Oh,
say.
especially parents.
Especially parents, di ba? Especially kung yung parents lumipad pa from the Philippines
Oh, yeah.
or whatever, right? And
That's
then
true.
they're trying to like compute or convert yung binayad sa'yo dun sa wedding sa
Yeah.
Philippine peso. Right? Yun yung mahirap.
Yeah, that
Kasi
doesn't
parang
work,
they
yeah.
think they owned you
Yeah.
because they paid you.
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
So I think with productions and wedding is more complicated in a sense that you don't have 100% control.
That's right.
Compared sa production na you control the artist, you control
Yeah.
the venue. There are some uncontrollable issue but it's easily mare-resolve. Hindi
That's right.
katulad nito na kapag ayaw ng bride, ayaw ng bride. Pag ayaw ng parents, then you have to go the other way.
Exactly.
Right?
Kailangan mo silang sundin eh.
Kailangan mo silang
Yeah.
sundin and you have to be on schedule all the time.
That's right.
Tapos, kailangan masaya silang lahat, diba?
Yeah.
Kasi pag pangit yung picture, ikaw pa rin may kasalanan.
Buong pamilya, kailangan
Yes,
mo
exactly.
Diba?
So, but it's also the most rewarding,
That's
I
right.
would say.
Yeah.
Kasi wala pa kaming na organize na wedding na hindi ako umiyak. Kasi parang it's memory eh. Tapos yung parang especially if you're a parent and you have kids already, you can
exactly.
relate more.
That's true.
So pag sumasayaw na yung tatay sa kayong daughter, sabi ko, oh, why do I always cry? But yeah, it's the most rewarding. Yung ganun, yung makita mo yung isang parang transition ng life from being a single, tapos magta-transition sila sa pagiging mag-asawa.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Exactly.
It's like
Hanggang
giving
sa
birth.
may mga anak na sila, di ba?
Yes, exactly. And then makikita mo sila, may mga anak na sila, magkakasalubong kayo sa isang restaurant na ikaw yung nag-organize ng wedding nila.
To think about it na may piece ka dun sa,
you're
sa
part
biggest,
of it.
the biggest
Yes.
celebration that I've ever had. I mean, like, fulfilling talaga yung yung feelings,
Yung feelings,
talaga.
It's tiring, it's stressful, but
That's right.
it's fulfilling at the end. Yeah.
So, if you choose between weddings and dyan sa events ninyo, which one would you choose?
That's hard, eh? For me, I would choose events because that's my forte.
Yeah.
Right? So wedding kasi mostly si Cathy yan. So
Oh,
I just
okay.
assist,
I see.
right?
Yeah.
I just assist her and oversee because may pagka-control freak nga ako eh.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
parang sa akin, if you're the wedding, you're the wedding. Kasi if I pakialam that, mag-aaway tayo.
That's
Kasi
true.
marami akong makikita na dapat, na kumbaga,
dapat.
gusto ko yung way ko.
Yeah.
Yung ganon.
Yeah.
Ganon din naman siya sa events na parang wag mong hawakan yung events, wag mong hawakan yung production kasi I have my own way of running things.
Nice.
Yun, yung ganon kami. So, hiwalay.
So, may boundaries
she just
talaga kayo.
assist me and I just assist her
Nice.
pagdating sa mga ganyan. Bawa sa dibu, nandun lang din ako to support, ganyan, para let her run it and organize it.
So sa mga nag-start up pa lang dyan, sis, ano yung mga ma-advise mo sa kanila to run a successful event?
Events, yeah.
Event center. I mean, not event center, but
Event center.
Why not, right?
Why not?
So,
Sa mga event organizers, I think we do have a lot of Filipino events organizers right now, and we have different approach,
Okay.
right? So what works with me might not work with them. Pero siguro yung pinaka core na pwedeng pare-pareho kami is to really be diligent and organized.
Wow.
So really organized. Hindi lang sabihin mo na parang organizer ka, I'm really organized kasi nag-aral ako, blah, blah,
That's
blah.
right,
Pero
yeah.
kalat-kalat yung schedules mo,
Yeah.
kalat-kalat yung ano. I think you have to have timelines and meet it. Kasi walang kwenta yung schedule and yung timeline if you don't follow it.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
So, hindi lang siya yung parang sinulat mo sa notebook na ito yung timeline ko by this week, tapos to. If you keep moving it and you're
Yeah.
not meeting it, bali wala yun. Walang kwenta
okay.
yun.
That's right. Yeah.
So, siguro, for events, you have to stick to the schedule as much as you can.
Yeah.
Unless may something na hindi mo na control na mangyayari.
Yeah.
Kasi if you do that, hindi ka magagahol at the end.
That's
and you'll
right.
see a lot of problems. Like, makikita mo agad eh. Kasi prevention is better than solution.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So, kung may mga problema na darating, mafo-foresee mo ka agad. No, masusort tayo on time. Sa ganitong timeline, hindi nabigay ni photographer yung
Yeah.
kailangan kong ibigay. So, what's our plan B?
Yeah.
So, yung mga ganon. Kasi yun doon ako stricto pagdating sa schedule, sa time. Cathy
Yeah.
knows it. Pati yung sa mga late niya. Dati nga may alikansya pa ako eh. Sabi ko, pag late ka, maglagay ka dito.
Napupuno
Kasi
talaga.
for me, yung time kasi is something that you can't take back.
That's
Hindi
right.
mo na siya mababalik eh. So once it's done, it's done. You lost 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30
That's right.
minutes of your time. And that's 30 minutes of your life.
That's right. Yeah.
So, ganun yung tingin ko sa pagdating sa time and sa schedules. And then, also, katulad na sinabi ko kanina, is to have people around you to support you.
Okay.
And then, to do the job when you need to.
That's
So,
nice.
ibig sabihin, for example, one example ko is si Tito Ed, eye
Okay.
capture, right?
Yeah.
So si Tito Ed is very reliable when it comes to lights, to audio. So I trust his opinion
Yeah.
100%. I trust that whatever he said that we need is what we really need and not an extra.
Yeah.
So yun yung mga
I
yun
see.
yung mga nakakatrabaho ko na
Yeah.
alam ko na pag sinabi niyang ganito yung presyo, ganito yung kailangan, okay ako. Kasi I trust na ganun. And I trust that he will deliver
Yeah,
what
'cause-
I need.
Yeah, you
So,
you made that connection already,
yes.
diba?
So pag
Throughout the
sinabi
years.
kong ito yung kailangan ko, ito yung
Yeah.
yung rider natin. So yun na, sasabihin niya na.
Mm-hmm.
And also I also have trusted volunteers. So for example, pag tinawag ko si Maria or si Jose, ganyan, alam ko na darating sila on time, alam ko na that they will come prepared.
Yeah.
So yung mga ganon, kasi without those people, you can't possibly have a
That's
successful event because isang tao ka lang eh.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Like you said, kailangan mong i-trust talaga yung mga
And
tao.
you also have, the other key is wag mong baratin yung mga vendor mo. 'Di ba? Kasi sa akin, you're expecting 110% commitment and work from your vendor.
Yeah.
You compensate them.
That's right.
Right? Kasi
Yeah.
yun naman yun, na parang wag lang one way.
That's right.
Diba? It has to be two-way. Loyalty has to be built by the people, all of the people involved.
Yeah.
Right? Hindi lang isa. Kahit naman sa ang relationship,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So kasi kahit gaano kagaling yan tao, if you don't know how to take care of your people will
Exactly.
go.
Yeah.
And for me, people is the most important asset that a business could have.
That's
You can
right.
have money, you can have building, but if you don't have the right people around
Yeah.
you, babaksak lang din yung business mo.
Wow, that's a
Right.
very good advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because probably a lot of people don't think that way. Kasi ang alam nila, kung may pera ka, I can run this
Yes.
business. I can,
You can just
hire,
buy anyone.
buy and hire everyone that I want
Yes,
in
yes,
the team, right?
yes.
Like you
It's
said,
hard.
Yeah, like you said though, tama yung sinabi mo na reliable people is what you need to become successful in the business world, di ba?
Yes.
Kasi otherwise, kunwari kami, hinire mo kaming photo and video, and then you don't know kung mag-show up ba kami, hindi, di ba?
Exactly.
Kasi hindi
Tapos
mo alam.
mag-cancel ka pala the day
exactly.
before. Oh my goodness. Yung mga ganon,
Yeah.
di ba? Tapos nakalimutan mo. Yung mga ganon.
Yeah,
Kasi that's
exactly.
unacceptable eh.
Oh, yeah.
Para sa akin na parang you shouldn't be in the business kung ang idadahilan mo sa akin, you forgot to put it in your schedule.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, that's like the worst thing ever.
Yeah. So, ganun ako magsalita din. So, parang, kaya pagka may mga, kaya akala nila, yun nga, ang ano talaga nila sa akin is I'm strict, which is true.
Yeah.
I am. Kasi you have to.
Yeah,
You
well,
have
we need
to.
that talaga sa business eh. Otherwise, kung you're just gonna let everyone run around and doing nothing, then
Yes.
paano ka mag-grow yung business mo,
Yes,
diba?
exactly. And it's just, respect with one another. It's not about being strict or being control
Yeah.
freak, but it's all about yung following what you're agreed upon.
That's right.
Right? Ganun lang
Yeah.
naman yun eh. So para lang, kumbaga may palabra de honor kayong dalawa.
That's true. As a leader sis, paano mo nililid yung mga tao in your way?
In my way, I lead
Yeah.
by example.
Wow.
So, I don't just ask you to do something that I don't know how to do myself.
There you
Except
go.
for Tito Ed. Because,
Yeah.
I don't know. Pag hinarap mo sa akin yung kanyang DJ booth, I don't know anything
Di mo
about it.
maintindihan, yeah.
Yes. But, siguro ganon. So, if I say na I don't like people being late, I'm not late myself.
Yeah.
Kasi,
You
di ba?
have to be on time.
You have to be on time. Parang you have to lead by example na nakikita nilang ganun ka magtrabaho. Minsan, sila na yung mahihiya na parang,
That's true.
kasi ganito siya magtrabaho eh. Kailangan dapat ganito din tayo. Diba?
That's right.
So,
kasi pag inimbitahan mo kasi siya, the next time, you understand na hindi ko alam kung mag-show up to or hindi. So, mamimili na lang ako ng ibang vendor.
Yes.
Right?
Oo.
Kasi yun yung pinakamahirap talaga na sinabi mo na, alam mo yun, mag-show up ba to? This is like the very important event.
Even in a simple party.
Yeah,
If I say
there you go.
going, I'm going.
Yeah, exactly.
Rain or shine or
Yeah.
storm, I'm going.
'Cause that's
if
your
I
standard,
can.
sis,
Yes,
di ba?
because that's my standard.
Yeah.
Pagka ako nag-invite, bawa birthday, tapos may mga few people na nag-going, alam mo na kaagad sino
Yeah,
yung medyo 50-50.
exactly. Yeah.
Alam mo na yung pag sinabing going talaga.
Yeah.
Oo.
So that's how you build the relationship,
Yes.
especially with friends, di ba? May mga
Exactly.
kaibigan nga rin ako na, alam mo, niya pupunta kami, and then cancel. Like, 1
I
hour
know,
before
I
the
know.
event.
I know.
Which is, that tells me na who you are as a person, di ba? Well, some exceptional naman yung iba eh. Kasi either may sakit, or,
Yes,
they
yes.
try, but schedules.
And it's
really-
different when you give notice too.
Exactly,
Right?
yeah.
Kasi hindi naman tayo yung ganun lang na parang kabayo, na hindi mo naiintindihan yung
Oh, yeah.
reason or
That's
having a family
Yeah.
or last minute thing. But it's just that na dapat you have this common sense.
That's right.
Na kapag hindi ka makakapunta or hindi mo magagawa yung isang trabaho, you have to give notice.
Exactly.
Enough time for that person to look for another guy.
Exactly.
Ganun lang naman
Yeah.
Parang you don't want, kasi kung baliktarin mo, ikaw yung may business,
Yeah.
you don't want people doing that to you as well.
Exactly.
Right?
Especially yan sa wedding industry, diba? 'Cause
Exactly.
Like,
Oh my
isang beses
God.
lang sila ikakasal. So far, knock on wood, we never had anything na, alam mo yun, na kinancel namin ng wedding because
Yes, of course.
force majeure or something
Yeah.
happens and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Pero I mean, that's still the scary part, sis, right? And then I thought about it. I'm like, kung nag-build ako ng team ko, I would never have this problem because I'm always have somebody available.
Exactly.
Diba?
You have plan A, plan B, plan C.
And now kasi kasi nag-freelancer din kayo, 'di ba?
Yeah,
Nung unang-una. It's just really hard kung kayo lang talaga.
Yes,
Diba?
yes, it is. And then, you keep adding, kasi kada event mo, may mamimit kang new vendor,
Yes,
new
exactly.
photographer, na
Yeah.
parang kakausapin mo, itatry mo, and then, if you work out, then he's gonna be one of your vendor in the
That's right,
list,
yeah.
right? So,
Minsan naman kasi, when it comes to photographer and videographer, you don't want to work with somebody na hindi siya reliable.
yes.
Even though siya ng the best siguro na photographer, di ba? You still want somebody na, alam mo yun, yung reliable din.
Yes. Kasi alam mo yung personality and work ethics, that's something innate
That's right,
Yeah. Yung skills mo, that's something that you can learn.
That's right.
Kaya sa akin, mas importante yung personality ng tao, yung ethics ng tao na okay siyang kasama, nagkiklik kami. Whatever lacking, we can work together.
That's right.
Para ma-achieve yun, diba?
Yeah.
Kasi nobody's perfect and nobody started as an expert.
Exactly.
Right?
You learn as you go, sabi mo
Yes,
kanina,
exactly.
diba? And as you grow your business, the more people will come into your life.
Yes.
Tulad ngayon, ang dami nyo ng mga connections, diba?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
one phone call away and then they'll be there.
Yes,
Diba?
yes.
During your time, sis, itong sa business ninyo, nagkaroon ba kayo ni Sis Cathy ng struggle na almost you lose the business?
Oh,
if
yeah.
there's one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure like pandemic is
Yeah,
like
I'm
very
pretty
common.
sure, the pandemic and then this, yung economy natin
Yeah,
ngayon.
that's right.
Kasi like I've said before in one of our interviews in All Good Show,
Yeah.
yung social media marketing, hindi na nila yan priority Kasi they have a lot of other expenses. Tumaas ang rent, tumaas ang lease. So they have to cut. And then, a lot of business owners, especially small businesses, ang una nilang ikakat, yung extra, yung marketing, na hindi masyado. Akala nila, yun yung pinaka-least na nagko-contribute sa business nila. But it's actually the other way around.
That's
If
right.
ang business mo mahina, then you have to move your marketing up.
Oh, yeah.
Kasi kailangan mo ng more exposure,
Yeah,
more
that's
business, so that yung stream of income mo tuloy-tuloy. Pero kasi hindi naman ganun lahat ng thinking ng tao,
Oh, yeah.
right? So that's why sa amin, yun yung struggle namin. So you have to think of other way or other stream of incomes para to make the business survive.
Yeah.
Ganun.
At sa akin kasi, marketing is very important when it
Yes.
comes to business, di ba? Yeah, hindi nga nakikita ng ibang tao yun kasi akala nila waste of money lang yan.
Exactly.
But try it, guys. I'm pretty sure na, alam mo yun, babalik at babalikan mo yung company na yan para you do your marketing.
Yes.
Kasi marketing nowadays is like very common to all businesses, di ba?
Yeah.
For example, like Red Bull. They spend so much money sa marketing kaysa mag-produce
Exactly.
ng mismong product nila because marketing is how they make money.
Yes.
To be honest, Red Bull is not even that tastes good, di ba?
Yeah.
Hindi siya ganun masarap talaga. But
Yeah.
it's so powerful yung marketing nila that you go to 7-Eleven, makita mo siya, and then you'll buy
Yes.
it. So that's
Yes.
the same thing with
Because
business.
yung retention.
Yeah, there you go.
Yung
Yeah.
retention ng tao na it's always there, it's always present on TV and everything else.
Yeah.
So yung retention mo, pag nakita mo, oh, I know this product. Even though
Exactly.
you haven't tasted it.
Yeah.
So, katulad din ng Coca-Cola. Right? Ang
Exactly,
Coca-Cola, kung iisipin mo, number one soft drink in the world.
Oh, yeah.
But, ang marketing nila, dire-diretso.
Yeah,
Tuloy-tuloy. And if
exactly.
not, pabongga ng pabongga, pamahal ng pamahal.
That's
Right?
Yeah.
So, kung ang iisipin natin is hindi na tayo magma-marketing because we're set, we're successful, we have the money.
Yeah.
Hindi ganun ang thinking ng malalaking company.
Exactly.
They put more money in the marketing actually.
That's true.
Right?
Kasi kung wala ka nun, wala kang parang engine ng business mo eh.
Yes.
Kasi yun yung mag-fuel talaga ng business mo,
That will
marketing.
keep you yung parang relevant na parang a lot of people, kasi hindi naman ang tao isang beses lang pinanganak. A lot of generations are coming and going.
Exactly.
So you have to continue, you know, making your product relevant and seen.
That's right. Kasi kung hindi mo gagawin yun, mamamatay ang business mo.
Yes, exactly.
Right? And like I said, guys, word of mouth is very powerful. However, marketing is also powerful. Kasi word of mouth, back in the day, talagang mahirap yan eh. You get into the TV commercial, it's very hard. So word of mouth is the only way to, you know, attract clients, di ba? Now we have social media. Social media now, if you hire marketer, they'll definitely
Ibu-boost talaga.
Push nila yung business mo to like maximum limit, diba?
Exactly. And you'll be reaching customers that you never thought possible ma-reach.
Yeah. Because I thought like social media is just about showing up.
Yeah.
Like showing off.
Yeah.
So, but then I realized that how powerful social media is. So that's why we started pushing contents sa social media.
Yes.
Because I had a conversation with Miss Abby and she said, yeah, you guys should be doing your social media because that's how we started, Tina and Kathy and I, in the beginning. So pinakita niya sa akin yung unang-unang video
niya
talaga.
Oh my God, really?
It was like, may mga...
It was just a cell phone, separate mic. We don't have anything. We don't have anything. And again, there's no excuse.
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
Because back at the time when we were doing social media with Miss Abby, wala naman kaming gamit eh. Wala kaming budget. But that didn't stop us from, taking flight.
Yeah, so here's the thing, sis. Yung mga business kasi na minsan, pag, pag wala silang budget, pag wala silang connection, wala silang tao, blah, 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 they just give up, di ba?
Yeah.
Like I said in the beginning too, Filipinos talaga nagka-come up na solution yan.
Yes,
diba?
yes.
And marketing is, it's a must na kailangan talaga. Imagine that video na produce nyo nung, at that time. Nakita ko talaga
Ang ingay pa.
Yeah, may mga sasakyan na dumadaan.
Pa.
But that started everything, diba?
That started everything, yeah.
And now look at, at that time it was like AGA Academy, diba?
Yes,
So look at them now. They're like the most successful Filipinos here.
And they're very well known. And look at this.
Exactly,
right?
yeah. So now they're helping people. It started from you guys.
Yes.
Parang,
so nagpo-provide na kayo ng platform.
Exactly.
So that other people won't have to use cell phone.
Yeah, there you go. Because it's marketing, diba? I think
it is.
Yeah, there's, marami sigurong taong sa akin ito. Pero, I mean, when you guys are producing videos on your phone and make a lot of views, it's good, diba?
It is.
Pero if you produce like a professional one, and your credibility for your business will shown sa video eh.
Yeah, it's
diba?
different.
Yeah.
It's different.
Mahirap kasi minsan magtiwala na pag nakita mo lang sa phone, ay, ano to, hindi man lang niya ma-afford ng, mag-hire ng cameraman or something like that, diba? So that's why we come in, kung gaano kami ka-powerful sa social media, diba? Kasi everyone wants like quality video nowadays, diba?
Exactly. And kasi sa ngayon because everybody has a good phone.
Yeah,
may mga
exactly.
reels and everything. So yung mga kuha sa phone, it's just something common and normal that everybody does.
Everybody does. Yeah, that's right.
So yun yung point natin.
Yeah.
If you have or hire professional doing your video, iba yung dating niya.
Ibang-iba
It's
talaga.
not like just any video.
Oh yeah.
So yun yung gusto nating iparating sa kanila na
Exactly.
parang yes, you can do it on your own, you can do reels and you can do stuff, but iba yung gawa ng professional.
Exactly.
Right?
Ibang-iba talaga.
Ibang-iba.
And how we, especially ZRM Studios, pag we're doing the All Good Show, like you have the full production team. Eh.
Exactly.
Ibang-iba yung experience
Ibang-iba.
talaga.
Kasi when we did the All Good Show, sabi ko kay Miss Abby, hala, dati cellphone lang tayo, tapos ngayon ganyan na, nakakatuwa.
Yeah.
Kasi it's nice and it's nice to see how things develop. And as a business, you have to be open for changes.
That's right.
Yeah, and
That's
for
true.
upgrades, especially sa mga ganyan.
Yeah.
Kasi like kami, social media din kami, but marami kaming limitations kasi hindi naman kami kompleto ng gamit.
That's right.
So, but we also have our strength na wala yung iba.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
So,
right.
ganun lang naman yun. You give and take. For example, meron kaming client in social media, kailangan ng professional video. That's not something that we can do. That's something that ZRM can do. Working through us.
Yeah.
Right? So, ganun lang. Tulungan lang naman.
Yeah, like collaboration.
Collaboration
talaga.
is
What
key,
is your intake sis sa mga, mga people na they don't want to collaborate with you because, let's just talk negative.
Yeah.
May mga tao kasi dyan talaga nasisiraan talaga yung business mo.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty common treat talaga yan sa mga tao.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not just Filipinos, but
Yeah,
like
everyone.
Yeah. So I'm sure na may mga naninira din sa business
Of course,
business mo
yeah.
for sure for the past 5 years or 6
Yeah.
7 years ka nagkaroon nito. Ano naman yung advice mo sa mga taong ganyan, sis?
Doon sa naninira
Yeah.
o doon sa sinisira?
Sa naninira, sis.
Get something better to do.
You can name drop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hindi, kasi sa akin, parang, like I said, si Cathy yung emotional.
Yeah.
So usually, pag may mga ganyan na nangyayari, na sabi niya, ito, ano naman pinagsasabi, ganyan. Ako yung chill.
Wow.
Kasi yung parang sa akin, my time is so valuable to waste to that kind of people.
Oh,
Kasi
wow.
she's not my client.
Yeah.
She doesn't give me money.
That's right.
She's not my customer. And she's not someone that I value yung opinion. So it's different. For example, si Miss Abby yung nagsalita ng
Yeah.
something na napunan niya sa amin. That I value.
Oh yeah.
Kasi
100%.
may bigat yun eh. Ibig
Yeah.
sabihin, she cares about me, that's why she's saying that,
Yeah.
right? Pero if si Inday lang or kung sino man ang
Somebody,
nagsasabi dyan na that don't matter to me,
Oh, yeah.
I don't care. Kasi para sa akin, your opinion, I don't value your opinion, I
Yeah.
don't trust you, I don't know you. So para sa akin, I only yung kumbaga yung mga advice, yung mga opinions ng mga tao na nirerespeto ko and I give value to, yun lang yung binibigyan ko ng pansin. The rest is just noise.
Yeah.
So I think kapag may business ka, you just have to kumbaga yung focus mo parang kabayo. So yun yung focus mo, yun yung goal mo. Everything else is just a distraction. Right?
Yeah.
So kasi mapapansin mo rin yung mga taong naninira sa'yo eventually will work with you.
That's right.
Kasi eventually makikita nila, hindi naman pala siya ganyan. Hindi naman. Kasi yung mga tao na ganyan, yung mga pinagchichismisan nila, those people who entertains the chismis are kind of the same people as
Oh yeah,
them.
I 100% agree, sis. Tama yung
Kasi
sinabi
pag
mo.
sa akin, halimbawa may nagbe-vent sa akin.
Yeah.
Marami rin naman ganun. Halimbawa may magbe-vent sa akin. Na, alam mo ba, sabi ni ganito ka, ganyan. Sa akin
Yeah.
naman, unless pumunta siya sa harap ko at sinabi niya sa mukha ko, I will react.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Pero kung sinasabi mo lang yan sa akin, that's not something that I don't entertain.
Nice.
Kasi para sa akin, parang what for?
Yeah.
What is your goal? Bakit mo sa akin sinasabi? Iba rin naman yung magkaibigan kayo na concern ka lang na may narinig
Yeah,
ka. Right?
exactly.
Iba rin
Yeah.
naman. Makikita mo naman eh. You'll know. You'll
Yeah.
know yung motibo ng tao.
That's right.
Bakit nagsasabi sa'yo. Right?
Kasi during pag nag-run ka ng business mo talaga, you will learn how to read people.
Yes,
Makikita mo
exactly.
talaga if
Makikita
they're
mo.
lying or
Yeah.
kung may truth ba yung sinasabi nila, 'di ba?
And you have to choose your battle.
Oh, yeah.
So let's say, hindi lahat kailangan mong patulan eh. Alam mo
Tama.
yun?
Yeah,
Pero
tama.
hindi rin naman pwede na hindi mo papatulan lahat.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
may mga time na you need to react, you need to confront in a professional way.
That's right.
Like I said,
Yeah.
kasi para sa atin, yung business natin, you don't burn bridges.
That's right.
At saka, para kasi sa akin, ang motto ko kasi lagi, okay na yung may yung marami silang marami akong masasabi sa kanila kaysa sila yung maraming masasabi sa akin. Kasi kumbaga pa, kung may problema sila sa akin, that's their problem.
Yeah.
Hindi ko yung problema.
That's right.
Right? Basta ako, gagawin ko yung dapat kong gawin sa business as long na wala kang tinatapakang ibang tao.
That's right.
You're doing your business ethically, 'di ba? Maganda professionally.
Yeah.
I think wala kang you don't need to worry about other things.
Exactly.
Kasi yung mga yan, parang distractions lang yan. It will
Yeah.
just keep you away from your focus.
That's right. Kasi yun yung mga things na wala sila eh. So now they're trying to drag you down so that you can be leveled sa kanila na masabi
Yeah.
nilang, hindi sila Cathy, sila Tina, hindi mas mataas sa akin yan, parehas lang kami niya.
And it's a culture thing, I think. Yeah, most of the time din. Kasi kumbaga sa atin sa Pilipinas, pag nagtayo ng sari-sari store sa kanto, yung lahat ng 10 kanto may sari-sari store
nanonood ko
na.
rin, which is so weird kasi
It
alam mo
is,
yun,
it is.
parang one karinderya is good enough, di
Yeah,
ba?
exactly. Instead na magtayo ka ng something that will complement that.
Yeah.
So, for example, right? Pero, gano'n na talaga yun eh. And it's something na you just have to parang work
Yeah.
on yourself as a business owner.
That's right.
Kasi walang ibang mag-a-adjust para sa business mo. It's just you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you believe in competition, sis?
Oh, yes. For sure. Kasi sa lahat naman ng businesses, even in sports and in school, competition is always there. And it's
That's right.
healthy. Depende lang kasi kung healthy or bad competition. Healthy competition is just doing businesses ethically and professionally,
That's
like I
right.
said.
Yeah.
No matter kahit ilang productions kami dyan, basta you're doing it ethically, I don't have
That's
a
right.
problem with it.
Yeah.
Right? I can even support you. Right? Pero yung sinasabi natin na bad competition is yung sinisiraan mo na yung
That's right.
businesses to
Yeah.
get the clients.
That's right.
But again, people are not stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They will see you for
Yeah.
who you are.
Yeah.
Eventually, if not now.
Oh, yeah.
So, yun lang yung sa akin na parang I don't have to talk trash about anybody. The truth will come out.
Exactly,
Right?
yeah.
They will see it for themselves
Oh,
and
yeah,
they'll realize and they'll
100%.
come back to me na parang, bakit hindi mo sinabing ganito si gano'n? Nagtanong ka ba? Tsaka it's not my business.
Yeah,
First and
exactly.
foremost.
Yeah.
Sa akin kasi, for example, hindi kami mag-click ni person 1.
Yeah.
Right? But si person 1 might click with other person. So, wala akong business na siraan siya sa ibang tao kasi hindi
Yeah.
mo alam if yung personality niya will work with another person.
Exactly.
Kumbaga, hindi lang siguro siya nag-work for me, pero she could have worked with another person. So, sa akin, kung hindi ko business, wala akong pakialam.
Wow. That's true. And that should
Yeah.
be it, di ba?
That
Sa
should
mga
be
tao.
it. Yeah, that
Kasi
should be it.
mapapakailaman yung business na isang tao kung ano bang value may bibigay niya sa'yo. And I like what you said, sis, na alam mo yun, parang kung sinisiraan ka, like, parang talagang yung focus mo talaga straight lang eh.
Straight lang.
Yeah, kasi wala kang pakialam mo nang sasabihin nila.
Yeah,
And
yeah. As long na wala kang tinatapakan tao.
Yeah,
But like I
exactly.
said, meron kang mga trusted people
Oh, yeah.
around you that cares about you. I mean, your
100%,
family, your friends, your mentors.
Yeah.
Pag yan ay nagsabi sa'yo, it means meron na talaga silang nakikita na hindi mo nakikita.
Yeah.
That you don't realize. Sometimes we're doing things we don't realize we're hurting somebody.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And hindi tayo perfect na tao. Sometimes meron tayo dahil super laser focus ka, may natatapakan ka na pala. Doon importante yung circle mo. Doon importante yung circle mo na it's just a small circle.
Yeah.
But if you ask their opinion, they will give it to you straight and honestly.
That's
So
very
yun yung
nice.
kailangan mong tao around you.
Yeah.
Hindi yung tao na parang kumbaga pa inaano ka lang.
Oo, di ba?
Inuuto ka lang.
Yeah.
Ang lahat ng sinasabi sa'yo
That's
puro
right.
positive and
Yeah.
praise. You don't need that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Kasi the more you talk talaga minsan, sis, is like the more you become a liar eh.
Yes,
Kasi
yes.
ang mahirap kasi sa mga ibang tao is like if you're not telling the truth, kailangan mong sabihin yung whatever truth sa'yo yung every person na mamimit mo, di ba? So, baga, kinakausap kita and then the truth is I'm telling you the truth. Tapos, pag pupunta ako sa kabila, I'm lying there. Parang, alin ba yung sinabihan ko ng totoo at saka alin ba yung nagsinungaling ako? Di ba, ang hirap may track.
Mahirap itahiyo.
So like just being truthful, di ba? Pag truthful ka, it's like it's easier to track. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't have nothing to hide.
Yeah,
Di ba?
yeah.
So that's why kahit din si Manang Abby, Manang Abby is very confident when she talks, di ba? Because like she's being truthful talaga.
And
Wala
she will
kang-
say it as it is.
Exactly. Yeah. So if like all people are like that, it will be we'll be living in the better world,
know,
diba?
right? It's a fantasy.
Yeah, exactly. Kasi ang hirap kasi sis na alam mo i-direct yung sa tao minsan eh. And this is a skills, guys. It's not about just like natutunan mo na yung when you were a kid. It's the skills that you need to learn throughout, diba?
Yeah.
Kasi ang hirap talaga yung kausapin ng head-to-head. Parents nga natin, di natin makausap ng head-to-head,
Kasi
diba?
you're scared of hurting
Yeah,
somebody's
exactly.
feelings.
Yeah.
Pero kasi when you care that much sa taong kausap mo,
That's
you will
right.
say it kahit
Yeah.
gaano kasakit.
Exactly.
Diba? Kasi di bali lang sa'yo kasi di bali lang magkagalit kayo for a time.
Yeah.
But you know in your heart that someday she will realize that you're right. And
That's
then
right.
you can
Yeah.
make up and connect again.
Tama.
Right?
As long as mag-focus ka lang sa sarili
Kesa
mo
sa
talaga.
pinabayaan mo.
Exactly, 'di ba? Yun yung mahirap kasi. Minsan kasi ang tao is like we're focusing so much on ourselves that we don't have time sa any other things, 'di ba? So people think na alam mo may time tayo na alam mo yung parang balikan sila or
Yeah,
something na gano'n. Kaya, throw pa rin sila ng rock at you. But I like what you said though. Sabi mo na makikilala rin nila yung taong yan. Yung mga
Oh, yeah.
kaibigan ko na sinasabihan niya na ano mo
Yeah,
yan, masasama
yeah.
tungkol sa'yo.
Yeah.
Because eventually, the truth will come out.
Oh, yes.
You cannot
And
hide that.
You can't hide it. Like,
Yeah.
kapag nakasama mo na yung tao, ikaw na yung makaka-realize nun. It's gonna be your
Oh, yeah.
decision. We're all adults.
Exactly.
Hindi tayo yung mga elementary nagkagangap sa isang
Yeah,
tao,
tama,
right? So,
yeah.
you have your own
Kampihan.
mind.
That's right.
Pero Pero sa akin, use yours.
Exactly.
Use yours
Yeah.
properly.
Exactly.
Kasi ano naman ang right and wrong, it's black and white.
Exactly.
Right? There's no gray area.
Yeah, it's
So,
very easy.
It's very
Yeah.
easy to recognize.
Yeah.
So, yun lang yung sa akin. Kaya pagka emotional si Cathy, pag may mga naririnig na ganyan, sa akin lang, lagi kong pinupulis ang social media niyan. Wag kang magpo-post, whatever happens. Kasi
that's
para
good.
sa akin, hindi yun yung the right avenue. If you
No.
have a problem with someone, talk to
Yeah.
that person. Hindi yung nagpo-post ka sa social
Yeah.
media. Kasi walang ma-achieve na anything yon.
That's
If
true.
anything, it will make the situation worse.
Oh yeah. Kasi
Right?
i-involve mo yung mga taong wala namang kaida-idea
I
sa
know,
nangyayari.
sus marami
diba?
nang magbabato ng opinion
Yeah,
nila.
exactly.
So, it's a chaos. So, para sa akin, if you have a problem with anybody, just talk to the person in
Exactly.
person
Yeah.
or by phone.
That's right.
Diba? Kasi uso pa rin yun,
Oh,
just
yeah.
so you know.
Oh yeah. Usong-uso pa rin.
Uso
yun.
pa rin yun, hindi lang yung pa-post-post pa rin
Yeah.
sa Facebook. So,
Yeah.
kasi if you're confident and brave enough na magsalita ng masama sa isang tao, then you have to be prepared to be confronted.
Oh yeah.
Ganun lang
100%.
yun. Oo.
Yeah. And sometimes, like you said, smart ang tao eh. So they will see your result, compare yung sinasabi ng tao sa'yo,
Yes,
di ba?
exactly.
Kahit ano man sabihin nila eh, di ba? Kaya din kami dito. Like, we made a partnership with Miss Jem, right? So she gave us the room over here and some investment. However, maraming tao nagsasabi, hindi naman sa amin tong studio. Like, we have the name over here. This is our studio.
Yeah.
We're providing services to the client. This is
yes.
business, di ba? Pero, if you look at that person na nagsasabi ng ganun, like, what did they achieve?
Yes.
Para sabihin kaming, hindi naman amin tong studio,
Yes,
di ba?
yes.
Kasi marami rin kami naririnig. It's the
Of
same
course,
thing sa inyo,
of
guys.
course. Kahit, kahit saan naman
Oh,
kahit
yeah.
sino naman, people will just say negative things.
Exactly.
Right? But it's just, ikaw as a business person, you know yourself, right? You know the people around you, you know the people working with you, and sila yung focus mo, sila
That's
yung
right.
priority mo, and not the other people saying bad things about
That's right. Yeah.
Yun.
Kasi gusto natin, the reason why we have the business is to help other people, di ba? Not, alam mo yun, parang pag-usapan lang at
Parang
saka
magpasikat.
magpasikat or something like that.
I know, I
and
know.
having a business is very hard.
It's
Not
hard.
that easy. Every time na pupunta ako sa room ni Miss Kat, si Miss Abby, lagi kong sinasabi sa kanya, I don't know how you're doing it.
Oh yeah.
It's really hard. Nandito pa lang ako sa level 1, kumbaga, and I'm having a hard time already. Pero
Yes.
lagi niya ako muna motivate eh. Because like as a mentor, you need to, say a few words, yung the truth sa'yo, di ba? And it's
Yes.
the reality talaga. And
Yes.
people think na pag may business ka, we own our time.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
pwede na tayo mag-book kahit saan natin gusto.
Yes, yes.
We don't show up at work, and stuff like that. But it's the opposite. See, even now, I'm sick right now, but I still have to show up.
Yes,
Because it's my
exactly.
business, right? Compare kung when you're an employee.
Yeah.
You probably
yeah.
just call in and,
Yeah,
take
yeah.
the
Take
the
the
rest.
day off, yeah.
The day off. It's very different. So, I guess my question to you is like, ano naman yung mga advice mo sa mga taong who wants to start a business?
If you want to start the business,
Yeah.
sa akin is, if you really, really want it, just do it. Kasi if you keep thinking about it and delaying it, nothing will happen.
Yeah.
And you're wasting time.
Exactly.
Right? So sa akin, if you want to try something and if you have the capacity to do that, then do it. Kasi mas madali na kahit na mag-fail yung business mo, at least you tried it, kesa yung naglo-look back ka, what if?
Exactly.
Right? So,
Yeah.
and then you have to be brave and have faith in yourself and your capacity and your ability as a business owner. Kasi,
That's right.
And you need to not be scared of asking help.
That's
Kasi
right.
yun yung parang isa din na napansin ko sa mga business owners. They tend to do their businesses on their own. Wherein marami naman pwedeng tumulong.
Exactly.
Hindi
Yeah.
lahat, kumbaga pa kasi, ang mentality natin na baka meron tayong mentality na pag humingi ako ng tulong, nakakahiya,
Yeah,
or ano yung
tama.
sasabihin, baka tanggihan ako, mas masaktan yung pride ko or anything.
Tama.
But you'll never know until you ask, right?
Exactly.
A lot of Filipino business owners, although marami tayong mga negative na naririnig, marami rin tayong matitinong business owners.
That's right.
And you just have to know and connect with that community.
That's
Kasi walang businesses na naging successful ng walang connection.
Exactly.
You need a
Yeah.
connection and you need people around you that will help you and lift you. Pwede kang mag-trial and error. Marami kang mamimit along the process, along the way, nalolokohin ka, yung mga ganyan.
right,
But that's
yeah.
part of the experience, right? That's how you learn how to read people.
That's true,
right?
yeah.
So you don't be afraid to make mistakes because it's part of it. Ang
Exactly.
importante is matuto ka dun sa mistakes mo, matuto ka dun sa mga tao na gumawa ng mali sa'yo,
Yeah.
so that you know kung ano na yung mga titingnan mong quality ng isang tao to be
That's
working with you. Pero
Yeah.
kasi walang business na magiging successful kung wala kang relationship sa community, kung wala kang connections.
That's right.
It's really important. Hindi ka magiging successful kung solo ka lang.
Yun din yung isang problema ng isang tao. Natatakot silang mag-fail if they start
Exactly.
the business. But here's my advice, guys. You only have to get it right once.
Yes.
Even though if you do it like 1,000 times.
Yes.
That's all you need, di ba?
That's all you need.
Kasi mayroon din akong terms na sinasabi lagi na, every time that someone says no, na sinasabi lang, hindi, ayaw namin ng service mo, you're closer to that person that will change your business.
Exactly.
Diba? Lumalapit ka na dun eh.
Yes.
If you had 100 no's. I remember when we first started ZRM Studios, I had one camera and then stabilizer.
Yeah.
Nag-meeting kami tawag doon, ng isang taong ikakasal. And I showed her yung mga gamit ko. And she was like, that's it? I'm like, yeah, that's it. I'm like, okay, well, this is all I have, diba? And then they keep turning me down because of, yun nga, marami kasing mas top pa sa amin eh, mas magagaling
Yes,
at saka
exactly.
kompleto yung mga gamit, diba? The same thing with when I had a conversation with Brent. Sabi ko sa kanya, may marami kaming mga iniidolong mga tao at that time nung nag-start ang ZRM Studios. Ngayon, we work side by side with them right
Yes,
now. See,
yes.
eto yung mga treat ng business na you could be missing out kung hindi mo push yung
Yes.
business mo, diba?
Yes.
Which is, like I said, you only need to get it done
Yes,
once.
yes.
You get it right once.
Yeah,
That's
and
all
very
you need.
important then to give back to the community.
Oh, yeah.
So if you become successful, you give back by giving, gigs sa
Yeah,
mga vendors
exactly.
na iba na
Yeah.
nagsisimula.
Yeah.
Kasi para sa akin, SOP dapat yun eh.
Oh yeah.
Right? So
That's
kapag
right.
may business ka, nandito ka na sa level na marami ka nang natatanggap, you share.
Exactly.
Kasi yun yung parang advice ko naman sa mga current business owners, hindi sa mga mag-start.
Yeah.
Kasi that's how we build each other.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
That's how you build your network and your community.
Oh, yeah.
And positive impact sa mga tao na hindi sana silang madala mag-business.
Yeah.
Kasi we're here in Canada, we're here in this, foreign country. And it's hard as it is to start even a family.
That's right.
More so if you're starting a business.
Yeah.
So, siguro yun lang, yung lend the helping hand kung kailangan. Wala namang mawawala sa iyo
Exactly.
right?
Yeah. And then mas matutuwa ka pa kasi may natulungan ka.
May natulungan ka,
Right.
exactly. And you'll never know when you need a hand as well.
Exactly.
Kasi ang
Yeah.
business up and down.
Yeah,
So,
that's
hindi
true.
porket nasa taas ka forever. So, if you're helping a lot of people, that's also banking enough yung pagdating ng future na ikaw yung may kailangan ng tulong. A lot of, siguro sa 100 na tinulungan mo, may isang tutulong sa'yo.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
For sure, yeah.
So,
Kasi utang
yun
na
lang
loob
yun
yan
life is a wheel, it's a circle, it just go round and round. So, maybe nasa taas ka ngayon, di ikaw yung tumutulong, but a day will come that you will
Yeah.
need to ask help.
Exactly.
And yun lang yun.
And kung na-build mo talaga yung community mo, you're not afraid because,
Yeah.
somebody always will come to
Will
help
come
you.
to
Diba?
help you. And
Yeah.
you can also use, like for us, ang Zumba namin, ang Zumba community. It's a huge community na ilang beses ko nang na-prove na pag merong may kailangang estudyante na matayan or
Yeah.
may sakit, we come together as a community and we help each other.
That's nice.
Pag sinabi ko lang na, meron tayong Zumbaton, agad-agad yan.
Pupunta
Agad-agad
lang sila.
they will come, they will donate what they have.
Yeah, because you build your community.
Yeah.
Right? Hey guys, that's it. Unfortunately, we have to close the podcast because we've been talking about an hour already. Di mo man na
It
napansin
seems
isang
like a
oras.
minute.
I know, right? It's just like, we had so much, we had the good conversation with Tina over here. Well, unfortunately, I have to let her go. Is there any last piece of advice that you can tell to the people, to the viewers?
Like I've said, just have faith in yourself. Kasi if you're building a business or you're going into this kind of industry,
Yeah.
kung ikaw mismo yung walang tiwala sa sarili mo, nobody will. right? So
nice.
first and foremost, you have to have faith and trust in your ability and in yourself that you can do it kasi it will radiate.
That's right.
Pagka confident ka sa sarili mo, magra-radiate yan sa ibang tao.
Exactly.
They will feel confident hiring you
Nice.
as well. They will trust hiring you because you trust yourself.
Nice.
Kasi kung medyo alanganin ka, magiging alanganin din yung ibang tao. So sa akin, you just have to go out there, do it, be confident. If you need to learn, learn. Kumbaga, you have to know your strengths and your weaknesses as well. Hindi lang yung confident na confident ka kahit alam mong hindi mo kaya.
That's true.
Diba? You have to be able to recognize what you can and cannot
Nice.
do. And ask for help.
Nice.
Yun yung pinaka-key.
Well,
For
there
me.
you go, guys. You heard from Miss Cristina here of Escape.ca. Again, guys, if you guys get value out of this podcast, because I'm sure you did, please share the podcast and help one person today to make a difference. That's all I'm asking. Don't need to share this podcast. Just like help one person. Anyways, guys, I'll see you at the next video. This is Empowering Monday, and I'm your host, Mark Tabalon. And peace out, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Cathy.
Thank you.
Christina. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you.